just flow with it. Okay. Pressure's on. Eddie hit the wrong button. Eddie hit the wrong button.
This is to pump us up.
You say
G-Money.
Oh, yeah.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
G-Money in the building.
Feeling good. You know, got a little crown peach in me. You just want more cake. Cake.
You're gonna find out. I don't know a lot about most everything. G-Money, right there in the middle.
Cakes. Here we go. I like that a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I like that a lot.
All right. Hey, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
It's a Gen Xer and a millennial on the cusp of Gen X, so not as cool. We're going to be offering humorous, irreverent, and likely degenerate views on today's topic.
Can you get that out?
I may have had a crown before this, but yes, degenerate views.
Just a couple.
Because you're a degenerate.
Cheers to that. No, not to that.
Sorry.
But still cheers.
I'm a little aggressive.
Very tonight. Jeez.
Goose Fabris, Haba.
What did you just say?
Hey, G-Money, what are you wearing?
So, today I am rocking my 80s. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know what side to go to right here. My 80s Thundercats t-shirt along with my Boon Boona hat.
Boon Boona? What's Boon Boona?
Boon Boona coffee in Renton, Washington. Deliciousness.
All right, Boon
Straight
Boona coffee.
So if you're ever in Renton, Washington, yes. Check out Boon Boona.
It's right there off 3rd, right downtown. Old downtown.
You know I'm bad with addresses.
Well, yeah.
You know, it's
Just drive along. There's Boon Boona coffee.
it's old downtown Renton. What is it? 3 blocks, either direction.
Yeah.
They'll find it.
Well,
they have the Google.
Once again, I'm wearing a Costco T-shirt. It was a 3-pack.
You stay consistent, though.
Yeah.
You stay consistent.
It's a 3-pack, and I got 2 of them, so a 6-pack, a variety of colors.
Hold on, what? You said a 3-pack.
It's a 3-pack. I got 2 of them, which makes 6 T-shirts, a variety of colors.
Fair enough.
And this jacket I got at H&M. I don't know who it's made by.
You know what it reminds me of? Members only.
Members only.
Yeah. You guys remember the members only jackets? Classics.
Should I roll these sleeves up?
Classics.
Is that cool?
Right there. No.
Is that cool?
Your arms are very hairy.
That's true, because I'm man.
Oh, that's an insult to me.
You know what?
I'm this whole episode?
I don't know.
Fine.
I don't know. I'm a European man. We had to grow extra hair to keep warm. You accept that answer?
I don't think I have a choice. I think I have to take that. Because I got nothing else to, I don't have a rebuttal. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Do what you got to do.
I did promise I would wear a pink blazer from the last show.
You did.
I said I'd wear it, but you know what?
Disappointing everyone.
Yeah, well, I got pictures. I can show them here. It's like picture 1, picture 2, picture 3. True. That's me modeling because I learned the model poses, and I did them whilst I was out wine tasting on Bainbridge Island with friends and family, which was a great time. That was last week.
And I have seen those pictures. They're amazing, and you're about to see them right now.
I'm glad you feel me on that one. I'm glad you feel me. But the point is, it's like, here's the thing. Here's the reason why. Hey, that pink jacket rocks. And I feel good.
It's pretty sweet.
And I'm comfortable in it. But this is my Friday.
Okay.
Even though it's Saturday, it's my Friday.
Right.
And it's my Friday because I work on Saturday. So now it's like I got my weekend coming up, 2 days off.
Right.
And it's just like last week. I was like, you know what? I just want to be comfortable.
It's a big deal.
It's like I get home. It's like the stress is done.
Right.
This is my 2 days to not be stressed. Just relax.
I'm
just gonna throw on a t-shirt and it's still styling. You know what I'm saying?
Costco's finest, right there.
Styling my little shoulder bop.
No one sees it because it's under that almost members only jacket. But keeping it consistent. I like that.
So how are you doing, Mr. Money?
I am actually doing pretty good. Great week. Busy, but no complaints. I'm happy. What about yourself?
Oh, I'm doing good.
Yeah?
Doing good. Did you do anything new this week? Something new and exciting?
I know we're supposed to, so no. So we told each other we were going to do something new each week, ask each other about it. And as soon as I asked him what new he did, I'm curious. What did you do that was new?
Well,
oh, you gotta make me look bad. That's
the whole point of doing something new is just to experience life, to grow a little bit.
True.
Because when you do new things, you learn new skills. Your brain expands. Neuroplasticity. Okay. You get smarter, and it's just good for you. So that was the whole point of doing something new.
You guys hear that big word he threw out there? Neuroplasticity.
Yeah, I've read something every now and again.
Every now and again.
Don't ask me to define it.
That was the new thing.
I can't define it.
He read the new page off his toilet paper. That's what it was.
Back at Wheaties box.
Oh, there it is.
But the whole point was, first off, just always good to new.
Again.
What's happening here?
I'm telling you. Again.
Did I make it a minute, 20 seconds? I think you started. Welcome to my work once again. I think you started it.
How does this happen? Is this
started from the beginning?
Oh, it's not. Oh, you're right.
Jesus Christ.
It was me.
I think this is a theme. We should just watch that video and let that be the podcast. It was good. Okay, so the whole point was do something new to experience life because it helps you grow, and growth is good. So
growth is good.
I didn't do anything else new either, except I did realize I did use a new piece of software, DaVinci Resolve 17.
Shout out.
If you're looking for a video processing software, DaVinci Resolve 17 is free and it's filled with features. I'm so impressed by DaVinci Resolve 17. So impressed. It's so good.
I'm so happy you're happy.
So yes, I used that and I did some video editing because this whole past week, my obsession has been editing this podcast.
It's addictive.
And I stayed up till I told Gary wanted me to come out one night and I was like, no, I got to go home. I'm going to go to bed. I got to work in the morning.
Shame.
And then I went home and I worked until 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning editing video.
So he's admitting he lied to me.
Well, no.
I can't do
My intentions were to go home and go to bed.
What?
And then I said, let's fire that up and just do something. Let's do one thing.
A little
something.
Mm-hmm.
2.5 hours later, 3 hours later.
Right? Click, 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 click. Man, it happens. It's addictive.
Yeah. And then I was like, ooh, I learned that. I watched a couple tutorials. Got it together.
Yeah, you got into it.
So that's something new I did. DaVinci Resolve 17. Find it free.
I feel like I got to do like 2 new things this week. I probably won't. Probably don't.
Hey, I know that's not one of our topics, but I'm just saying, being a guy who's been around audio, it's filled with features. Alrighty.
What is it called again?
DaVinci Resolve 17. It's free. The free download is packed with features. Incredible.
That's awesome.
And I just know like 5% of it.
Hey, that works.
That's what I got. What do you got, Gary? What's going on, man?
Well, I figured we get into one of these topics because one of them is something near and dear to my heart. Not really, but so. But it was one of those moments this week that was like, man, like, okay. So, topic is, so this week I had someone tell me that I had no butt.
Oh.
And I was like, fair.
That's rude.
Yeah, very, right? Because it used to be very, well, I wouldn't say voluptuous. It wasn't as nice as yours is, cakes. But, I had a little something. Little okay. I wasn't trying to make it all clappy, but, I was trying to have a little something. But it threw me off guard. And it brought up other topics about, like, why is that the attractive body part? Like, we know what it does. We know its function. But why is that something we're like, oh, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that does it for me.
Okay, I have a question.
As she walks to the bathroom.
Okay, you said she. So
for
this
me,
was a woman. No. Who asked you this?
This was a woman.
Okay, a woman asked you about your butt.
Right, she said I had none.
So we've established that a woman...
Sorry, I still get emotional about it.
We've established that a woman asked about your butt.
Yes.
So apparently women like men's butts. We have two women in
Who
the
would've
audience.
thunk it?
Tell
Who would've
me,
thunk it?
do these women look at men's butts?
Yes.
Okay.
That was two
Okay.
yeses for everyone
right.
that couldn't hear them. That is
So
two
men are
yeses.
hypersexualized creatures. Women are checking out our butts.
All they do all day. Just
And some
check
women
out
said
our
you had no
butts.
butt, and that valued you as a human.
Right?
Because that's all they see you
Haven't
as.
been right. Haven't been right since.
And then I come
Still
around,
affects me.
and you're like, this did nothing to deserve that butt.
And you have all them
He's just
cakes.
born with it.
Hence the name.
Hey, I worked on this. I literally ate cakes to get this.
It's, now,
I mean,
like, you know,
it is genetics. I was born with it. I probably had this fat little butt when I was a baby running around.
I gotta
They're
see
like,
these baby pictures.
"Eee,
You're
smacking
probably
my
like
butt."
waddling around like a duck, and the thing just bouncing all over the place.
Like, bruh, bum, booming, falling over, knocking
Like,
over.
he's gonna have balance issues his whole life. He's never gonna grow into this butt. This guy.
It's power. Rocket boosters.
Oh my goodness.
Boom. Power booster.
So you were track and field because the butt was just leading
No,
the way.
I didn't do sports, but I did one time run really fast and blew everybody away. Like,
One time.
yes, one time.
One time.
And I didn't realize it was the cakes. It was the power of the cakes.
Oh my goodness.
I had our star track and field guy go like, dude. Well, he didn't say dude because it was in the like late 80s. I don't know if we had dude back then.
I don't think
It might have been like,
might have been.
wowzers.
Seriously.
No, he didn't say that. His name so.
You just gotta call the man out like that. Jesus.
Anyway, the point is,
Okay, true.
these cakes were rocket boosters. When
Oh, my goodness.
our track team was behind, and I just hit those boosters, passed everybody up, put the baton in this guy's hand, who was the slowest on the team, and I watched our lead evaporate. Just disheartened.
Just as
But-
you're still like trailing right behind him.
When
after
I
you
walked
gave him
in,
the
like
baton.
I came from behind, passed everybody up,
Right. Right.
and the guy was like, "Dude," or "Wowzers," whatever he said. And I was just like, "Huh."
You know what the worst
I was on
part
my
about
tippy
that
toes.
was?
I was so fast. I was like on my tippy toes.
The worst
my whole
part
foot
is-
wasn't even touching. I was like,
I got a mental image of you hitting some button like on your arm, and your butt cheeks to be like activated, like it's time to go,
I'm powerful. I'm powerful.
like just like turbo booster. That's horrible.
So
Horrible.
okay, so people like butts.
They did.
They said you had no butt.
true.
Well, that's rude
I
though.
think it's
Again,
there though. You know, it's not as good as it used to be.
I couldn't tell you, Gary.
You know.
Our money.
But my
G-Money,
thing is,
I
like,
can't tell you.
Back to the point. So
I'm
how
bringing
we're
it
gonna-
back.
we're
I'm
gonna
bringing it back.
Eventually, get there. Is why that part of the body? Like, why we know what it does. It's where the poop comes from.
Mm-hmm.
It's the poop factory.
Yes.
Poop.
Yes. So why is that? Well, okay. Okay.
Yeah, dive
Let's
into
break
this one.
this down.
Break it down. Break it down.
So, poop comes from the anus, which is a little hole inside the cakes. So the cakes are the external aspect. So the poop doesn't come from the whole butt.
So you're saying it's the cream filling?
Ooh.
I just creeped myself out on that one.
I could go way
we
off. I'm
probably
not going to
should.
go
We
there.
probably
Not going to go there.
Probably shouldn't.
So you know what? There have been times where I have seen a booty. Then I'm like, wow, look at that booty.
Right.
And then I'm like, you know, it gets all the okay. So your basic question.
You're really trying to like, how do I?
No.
Okay.
Your basic question is,
Yes.
why do we find butts attractive when we know that
Right.
poop comes out?
Right.
I'm sure this topic has been discussed, but let's us discuss it.
Why not? Exactly.
So I think, you know, I'm just going to have to say it has to do with procreation. There are certain signals within animals, which we are animals,
True.
that signal fertility and procreation.
That's true.
And
that's probably the only answer.
but why do women like guys with butts?
Right?
Thrust power?
What?
Okay. So we do have someone in the audience who is a woman, and she will tell us why she likes butts.
All right, let's hear it.
So many reasons.
Well, give us one.
Just like when we were talking last week about beards being a sign of masculinity.
Okay.
It's like you were saying, Stace. A nice, healthy booty.
Healthy booty.
Is a sign of health. And
sign of health.
Therefore, you're going to pass that along to your offspring, right?
So passing it
virility.
along to your offspring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a sign of health,
Health.
virility.
Virility?
Yes, you're viral. You are potent.
No, I like it. I was like, hold on a second. Virility.
Okay. But still, poop comes out of there.
It's still the poop factory.
So I'm looking at a girl. You're looking at a woman. No, wait. We're both looking at women. We're both looking at women. And they got junk in the trunk.
Junk in the trunk. Also known as a badunkadunk.
They got badunkadunk.
Badunkadunk.
And so it's like yummy. Okay. Your heart starts racing. Does that happen?
Boo, 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 boo. Yeah.
Your blood pressure rises a bit.
A little bit.
You're like, And why?
And then you just freeze? Is that what happens afterwards? You're just like,
No, it's like,
it's weird. It's really weird.
it's about.
Like, when you think about it, it's weird.
Okay, so what happens when you see a flat girl? And I'm sorry to all the flat women. Or men.
Well, you still look.
Men too?
Because you don't have to worry about it. You out here
Okay, so
packing.
what happens when you see a girl with no butt?
Just say she has no butt.
But yeah.
But I'm not as attracted.
Not as attractive, so they're still attractive.
They're still attractive.
Jesus Christ.
You know, I am what I am.
Did the rock man got him and their butts just dropped? The freaks took their press.
He's still going. All right. Shout out to Sir Mix-a-Lot. Right?
C-Town.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
I don't think there's a clear-cut answer. I think the one you said earlier about, it's just our anatomy. It's what draws us in. It's just.
Well, I think Amanda talked about it.
Okay.
It's about ability to. You got virility.
That's probably just what it is.
So there's also boobs. And again,
Yes.
all of these things have physiological functions.
True.
Okay, look, the meat on the cakes, they have no function besides just being there and providing a little cushion. Like physiologically, you would think that if nature wanted to make things efficient, they wouldn't give me this much. Do you know how much of a hassle it is sometimes?
I can only imagine jean shopping is the worst for you.
I think I used twice the
You're
toilet paper as everybody else.
A 36 waist, but we both know.
You ain't got no
I'm
cakes
not
to
gonna
wipe.
get all this in here. You're not wiping all of the cakes.
Maybe I don't wipe well. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe that's why I got a bidet. It's like wash me down with a butt shower. Give me a butt shower, okay? Feels good. We should try it out. Yeah, I got a bidet. You gotta have a bidet.
When you have cakes like that, you should have a bidet.
I think so. I think
it just comes hand in hand. Oh, Lordy.
I'll write a blog about why I got the bidet. I won't tell y'all.
No,
So
I will, though. I will tell everybody.
No, I mean, it's fine.
Everybody.
Tell me I got a bidet. It's fine. You don't. But, yeah. Procreation.
Yeah.
You see it.
I'm good with that.
It's all about procreation.
I'm good with that.
It's about passing the genes on. You see that, but donk.
Right.
And you're like,
Booty, butt, cheeks.
vital. You see some breasts, you know.
Right.
But, the thing is, though, it's like, I appreciate a variety of women.
Spice of life.
You know what I'm saying?
Women are beautiful.
But I am a butt guy.
Yeah.
I'm a butt man. I like a butt.
We are what we are.
I like a butt.
We are what we are. So,
All right.
Hey. What else you got, man?
It's on me, huh?
We've been talking about butts for the last 20 minutes. What
I
else you
know.
got?
Then I can go on and on
I
about
know
butts.
you could.
Go on
I
and
know
on.
You could. Trust me.
Well, I am going to be in a movie.
Yeah, big time.
Not just me. So this is a friend of mine turned us on to a movie being filmed here in Seattle.
Right.
And I'm an extra. I'm a
The extra.
yes. I am
Don't
the
downplay yourself.
the main pedestrian.
Main
Yeah.
pedestrian.
Yeah. So I've been practicing my walk.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm practicing my walk. There are different. Hey, I am a body like, you know how people can do impressions.
Yeah.
They can do like Al Pacino. I can't do that. I
Yeah,
don't know.
don't even try. And you were gearing up. I saw it.
I know. I don't even know what Al
I saw it
Pacino
in your eyes, damn it.
You know, there's like the class. I am a walking impersonator. I'll like watch you walk, and then I can walk. I can do you perfectly.
What?
People have very individual.
I
walks.
wish we were so set up right now for you to like demonstrate this.
Yeah, man.
Well,
No, I mean it's like
we might have
no.
to
Here's the
add
thing, though.
this later,
Here's the thing,
but
though. It's like you
man,
have to
okay.
know the person whose walk I'm impersonating.
Okay.
But there just really are a few different types of walks. Just like there's a few different type of model poses.
True. Okay.
There's the bouncy step walk.
Okay.
There's the lumber walk.
I think that's me.
'Cause I'm buff.
Yeah.
You know.
I
And then there's a
think
walk
me.
that's very indistinct. It's just like it's a regular walk.
you just wonder
Then there's the
something's wrong
walk
with
where it's like, look, when go ahead and lay your hands out naturally.
What? Like this?
No, just put them out. Put them out. Shake them out.
Get loose. Get
Shake them out.
loose with it.
Shake them out.
Get
Okay,
loose
now
with it.
relax. Just stop.
Now let Bruce
Okay.
hit it.
Okay. Okay, so your hands, but then there's also the walk where the hands are like completely palms behind. Like,
does
how do you
that?
do that?
But who does that?
People, I watch them.
Are you
I
watching?
see them.
You're watching
Yeah.
them that closely? You're that guy.
I am a walk impersonator. It does not make you any money.
No one's safe.
I can't, it's like, let me show you my walk impersonators. This is John
No one's
Travolta.
safe.
They don't get that. I tried. This, and then you got a little funk in your step, you got a little pep,
Bruno Mars,
little funk, yeah, you know. Got a
And
little
that's
funk.
the thing. I get that because if you watch like old '70s movies and stuff, you know what I mean. You had a little something in your step, a little jive, little.
You could have a lot of
'Cause
jive too.
You wanted to stand out. You wanted to have that walk. Get a little arm swing. And just spin it, you know what I mean? But I get it because there's some walks are sexy. Walks can be sexy too.
So
I know.
all right. So a friend of mine texted me about this opportunity to
Right.
be an extra in a movie.
Okay.
And so I said, hey, I bombed everybody in the group about this possibility to be an extra in the movie.
Right.
And then one of our friends actually submitted. I didn't. I'm going like, hey guys, I didn't even do it because they said you need
Was it
what do you call this?
selfie? Profile?
Nah, it's your face. You need a face shot, headshot.
Headshot. Oh, see, that's how deep he's been in the industry. Headshot.
And then a body shot.
Okay.
And I didn't have any of those things, and I was like, that's too much hassle. But anyway,
Work.
Amanda
Okay.
texted, I got in the movie. I'm an extra.
There you go.
Like, oh, cool. And it's paid. It's paid work.
Which I didn't know.
It's paid.
No, but I like that.
So it's paid. And then my other friend who told me about it, yep, she got work. She's a featured extra.
Okay.
She's going to actually make sounds in the movie.
That's dope. That's dope.
And then I, just yesterday, was like, they said, hey, still submit. So I submitted.
Right.
2 minutes later, the guy calls me. Like
He's like, we need people now.
So I went down and I was at work and I took a break and I took pictures of me, doing my poses.
Just at work, he's like, why not? Strike a pose. Let's do it. Okay.
And I sent them off. And 2 minutes later, the guy calls. So I'm sitting there at work and the phone call from a random number. I'm like, I don't know this area code. I pick it up.
Okay.
And it's the guy. I think his name was Rich or Josh. I don't know who it was. Anyway, it was like, hey, I just got your information, about the be an extra on the movie.
Like that too?
Yeah, man.
All right.
And I'm like, oh, cool. And I was like, oh, so when do you think this will start? It was like, oh, early morning, long day, hard day, all day.
That sounds so like Hollywood too.
Yeah, man. And then he kept saying, he said it was like, yeah, all day, early morning, long day, hard day.
Yeah.
You're a pedestrian.
Just gotta keep walking.
Yeah.
Just keep walking.
Yeah. It's like no need to dress funny, you dress fresh. Just be yourself. Wear your clothes. It's like all day, long day, hard day, early day.
Just be yourself.
And I felt a little dirty after the call because that was my first, I think, real brush with Hollywood.
Right.
I was like, ooh.
It's kind of
how you
nice.
talk to
You know
people?
you liked it.
Is that how you talk to people?
You know you liked it.
It's gonna be early day, all day, long day, hard day.
Early day, long day, all day. That's so great. That's so great. Did
They say that to you?
No.
He said it like 4 times to me. Maybe he
Because
wanted.
he's letting you know
You had a different guy.
you're in store
Case,
for a
you had a different
20-hour day.
I appreciated it
Right.
because I did feel like that was some Hollywood, and
right.
I probably will never get that treatment again.
I
But
got a
I did
feeling-
also feel dirty.
I got a feeling your walk is going to be so strong because of your walking experience by learning other people's walks that they're going to probably have you more than the lead walker.
Oh no, I mean I'm so nervous. Like, what walk should I do? Should I do the bouncy step walk? Should I do the lumbering walk? Should I do the Sheriff of Nottingham and Men of Tights walk?
No. Definitely not that one.
Well, that's my favorite
Good
walk.
movie, though. But
That's my favorite walk.
Good movie, but no. I think a little bop.
Honestly, though, I was going to be an understated walk. I thought about putting little headphones.
Okay.
Not even earbuds, but with the wires. The old school.
Just
Just maybe hands in the pocket and just kind of, just like walking along. I'm just doing my thing.
Fair enough.
But might as well take up a third camera. So it's
And
like
it
you're gonna notice me.
And it adds 10 pounds.
You will
You're
notice.
in trouble. They're gonna be like, cut,
Jeez.
cut.
You're gonna notice.
His is way too big. We need him another 50 feet back. That must be cakes. That must be cakes.
So we've talked about butts.
Yes.
You poop out of them, yet we love them.
Everyone poops. Everyone poops.
We've talked about me being in a movie.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. I think we had one more thing to talk
I had
about.
on the list Trump's new social media.
And there it is.
Money didn't want to talk politics or religion.
Nope.
But talking Trump isn't necessarily talking politics.
True.
I mean, I voted for him. JK.
I hope so. I hope you're right.
And to those who did, it's like, okay, but really, grab him by the... That didn't dissuade you. I had someone tell me, but that was 10 years ago. I was like, he was 60. He was
my
a
God,
fully formed man,
even think
and
about
he was
putting the
talking
age to
about
it.
that.
I didn't even think about putting the age.
It was so long ago. He was 60 years old, and he's talking about...
But he started his own.
So some time ago, he got banned from everything. Facebook, Twitter, all that.
Which made sense.
Which really has made my life much more peaceful.
Right?
Social media is so boring because there's no outrage because Trump's gone. But he's like, I'm going to start my own social media. And as soon as he said it, I was like, it's going to suck. Because they shut Parler down too, right?
Right.
I got on Parler just to see what was going on.
Yeah.
Because you know what? It's like during the pandemic, I snoozed. I have conservative friends.
Right.
And not to go politics, but my politics are liberal, libertarian-ish, leftist libertarian. You know what I mean? Definitely on that spectrum. And I have friends who are conservative from across the country.
Right.
Facebook friends.
Right.
And I would snooze them a lot during the pandemic because they would post some stupid.
Right. Right.
But I would also check in with them just to see what stupid they're posting. Because I want to know. Because otherwise we are in our own little information silos where it's echo chambers. We only hear our own reinforced view.
Right.
And that's not healthy.
No.
So I would check in with the people who I knew had a different view just to see what they were posting.
Right.
And sometimes it was like clearly dumb and sometimes false.
Right.
Other times it was like, oh, it's worth thinking about.
Exactly.
And I actually checked in with some different individuals and it's like, oh yeah, it's, okay, I can get with that.
Right. Right.
That's rational.
Right.
But a lot of irrational dumb. Anywho's, Trump was banned from social media, and now he has decided to start his own social media platform, which is really nothing more than a little blog on his
I was
website
about to say, how's that going?
where he shares thoughts like Twitter, where you can then reshare to social media. But here's the thing. As soon as I heard like Trump's going to make his own social media, I think it's suck. It's going to be like Trump steaks and Trump water. Yeah, man, he brands his name on everything.
Okay, so about the social media though, was he still like abiding by like the character restrictions of Twitter? Was he still like, hey,
It seemed very Twitter-like, yeah.
like I can add more since it's my own, but he's so used to Twitter.
Well, the thing is that they want to be able to share it to the other platforms.
So
you can then, so if you read it, you can hit share on Twitter.
Gotcha.
So, but still,
He's trying to get back.
He's trying.
He will eventually.
But the thing is, though, is like he's not going to make his own social media platform because that requires investment, and he ain't going to put no money into that. He's just going to get your money, put it in his coffers, and pretend he's doing it for you.
You know what?
I'm sorry, that's
I'm
political.
sure someone's going to go fund him the money. A lot of someone.
Yeah, someone will.
A lot
They're
of
going to get robbed.
Let
They've
him.
already been robbed.
Let him.
Yeah, well.
Let him. Let him. At this point, let him.
But,
that's all I gotta say. Let him.
But I noticed that like Facebook is boring.
It's not the same.
It's boring without you, Trump.
Because you don't have that
so
fight.
boring.
You had that. You were
So
fighting.
boring.
You were like, man, it was like you wake up every morning. You're like, here we go. I'm about to go at him today. Yeah. Now we got regular stuff. Back to memes. We're back to just memes, which I'm not complaining. Keep them coming. Love you, internet.
Memes are good. Memes are good.
Good. Memes
Cats
are so
won the internet. Cat memes won the internet. All is good in the world. I don't know
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Thank you for hanging out with us. Money and cake. Good time.
Feeling good. You know, get a little crown peach in
We
me.
got issues though. We do have issues. You just want more cakes. I love it.
Gene made it through. Right there in the middle. That was
Here we go. That was a fun one. That was a fun one. I love this. Love this. This is what we do. This is what we do.